Hello everyone, I'm your college mate. Well, I heard you liked my accent, so it was a big problem when I was making that video because I had a lot of concern about it because I felt like you guys wouldn't understand that it's my accent, it's the way that I speak English in real life. I felt like you would think that I'm bragging, I'm flexing, but it actually didn't happen. So I like that you appreciated my accent, and I want you guys to know that if you want me to make the same videos but in English to help you with the language, to let your ears get used to English, so here I am. I can help with it, so you can inform me. And I'm making this video about fasciolizes as I made the Arabic one, but we're going to say kind of the same things but in a different language, which is English. I can't say that it's my second video because it's actually kind of the same first one but in a different language. This video isn't prepared, isn't scripted. I'm speaking my mind. I didn't prepare anything. Where does Fasciola habitat? It habitats in the bile duct of the liver, so it kind of lives there. And what is its definitive host? It's man. What does definitive host means? It actually means the adult form of the place or the host that has the adult form of Fasciola, the adult form which is capable of reproduction. Fasciola also have a reservoir host, which is cattle, sheep, cow, but we have two kinds of Fasciola, Fasciola gigantica and Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola gigantica, its reservoir host is cow or cattle, but Fasciola hepatica has a different reservoir host, which is sheep. Fasciola has two intermediate hosts. Two, it's actually one, but I mean two because there are two types. If we're talking about only Fasciola gigantica, so it has one intermediate host, or if we're talking about Fasciola hepatica, also it has only a single one intermediate host, which is in the case of gigantica Limnia chelodia, and in the case of hepatica it's Limnia truncatula. Diagnostic stage. How do we diagnose or know that that patient is infected with Fasciola? It's actually known by the diagnostic stage, which is immature eggs in stool. There is an important stage, a very important one, which is called infective stage. What is infective stage? That stage is the thing or the stage that we're infected by that parasite invade us, or by that stage. In the Fasciola, in the case of Fasciola, it's insider metacercaria. And we're talking about a thing which is called mode of infection. What is the mode of infection? Well, it's ingestion of incited metacercaria, because as we said earlier, it's the infective stage. So we're ingesting food contaminated with incited metacercaria. Mostly it's raw green vegetables or water. So we're talking about pathogenesis. Well, migration of Fasciola in the liver tissue causes destruction, necrosis, inflammatory response, eosinophilia, and also there is hyperplasia, fibrous thickening of bile duct, which causes obstruction, periductal fibrosis, which causes pressure atrophy on the liver. We're talking about clinical picture. What is the clinical picture? Well, digestive disturbances. The patient will come with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Well, the patient will have pain in the right hypochondrium. It's actually very recent. The patient has a worm which lives there in the liver and is destructing the cells or the tissues of the liver. So it's kind of very recent, and where the patient will also have enlarged tender liver for the same reason that parasite is living there. It's causing it's releasing its toxins, and it kind of destroying the liver. The patient will have cholangitis, cholecystitis, and obstructive jaundice. Will have fever, anemia, marked eosinophilia. Okay, why does the patient will have anemia? Okay, it's kind of, well, I'll explain it. The liver kind of store iron, and iron transport oxygen, so we do need iron for the making, or for the blood, because it kind of has the ability to transport oxygen, which is so vital for our lives. It's so necessary, it's so essential. How do we diagnose fasciolitis or fasciola laboratory? Well, there's some methods. One of them is actually to apply a stool analysis. We're we don't want to see the egg, which is the diagnostic stage. We want to see it in the feces of the patient. We also can have immunological ways, which is by cobro-antigen or ELISA. We do ask for blood examination. We'll find that the patient have marked high eosinophilia, and we can also ask for ultrasound and endoscopy. How do we stay safe out of fasciola, or to protect ourselves against fasciola? Well, there are some methods. We're going to mass treatment of infected patients and animals, proper washing or cooking of aquatic vegetations, soaking of vegetables and in vinegar or potassium permanganate, safe water supply, and snail control. Last but not least, snail control.